Good evening, guys. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're being real. Hope you're doing okay. I am the Closet Gamer, and today we are playing more Uncharted Lost Legacy. We are now on the post game, so that means we're getting all... well, we're trying to platinum the game, basically. If you look at my current list, obviously I call them achievements. I keep doing it because, again, I was... back when I was in throes of chasing this kind of challenge-oriented shit that really doesn't actually give you any rewards whatsoever, I was basically doing it on the Xbox. But ever since we've been streaming, we've been doing lots of PlayStation games. So now, obviously, it's now trophies, but I'm used to calling them achievements. Anyway, Legacy of Thieves. This is basically the fourth Uncharted game. There's 2 trophies here that I need, and they're both tied to this game. Basically, I've got to platinum this game in order for all the other ones to unlock, basically. Yeah, we got a few left to go. But yeah. Other than that, that's basically what we're doing this stream. I've got a list of things that I've got to do. We're going to be probably ducking in and seeing where we can get away with a couple of things. I've got a couple of little guides in front of me just to help me manage the chaos. But one of them, chief among them at the moment, is getting all the pictures, which you've got to take sightseeing pictures in this game, and having all the audio conversations. Again, optional dialogue, whatever, with Nadine, I imagine. Anyway, that's what we're doing. And if you enjoy my content, please throw a like and subscribe my way, as it really does help my channel grow and flourish. Alternatively, find me on Twitter @ally-turned-protagonist, posting various news and updates. And with that said, let's get on with it. Mr. X, hello my friend, welcome. Hello TCGStitch, do you change Nick again to the Closet Gamer? No, I haven't changed. TCGStitch still means the Closet Gamer, mate. It's just an abbreviated version to keep it simpler. It's easier to type out. I didn't really do it for any other reason. I need breaks soon later, or tease info on stream. Excellent, mate, excellent. No worries. If you've got to go, buddy, don't you worry about me. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm just going to crack on and see what kind of shit I can get done. But anyway... yeah, so continuing on with what we were doing last time, we were basically mucking in where we could. Now, we basically got to get all the collectible shit on these menus. If you look at the text underneath each chapter, that's basically what we're doing. So, I've collected all the treasures now, so that's done. So I don't worry about treasures anymore. I also got all of the lock boxes when I was, well, I did it off stream because I wanted to get like the open world Western Ghats bit done in its entirety, because that's an open world section and it's very difficult to know what you have and haven't done because the game doesn't track optional conversations or lock boxes. You kind of just have to go and get them all again in order to, or take your best guess to the ones you might have missed. But up until then we got everything done anyway. So we've done the insurgency in terms of treasures. We've done infiltration in terms of treasures and took 1 photo. We've done homecoming in terms of treasures, photos and lockboxes. We've done Western Ghats in terms of treasures, photos, optional conversations and lockboxes. Now this one we haven't done, the Great Battle. We've got to take 3, we've got to take another photo that I must have missed. I've had all the optional dialogue encounters, so we haven't got about that. Need about 30 minutes break. No worries, mate. No worries. You do your thing, buddy. Don't you worry about me. You do your thing. Gatekeeper, we've got to take 2 photos. The Lost Legacy, 1 photo and 1 optional conversation. We've done everything in partners. Done everything end of the line. So we really don't have... there's not a crazy amount of optional dialogue encounters to have. How many trophies you need to get for Platinum Trophy? 25. 25 left, mate. But we'll get them. We'll get them. Not long now, mate. Not long now. Then we're on to Final Fantasy 16. Been waiting to get into that game for so long. We've had to go through the entire Uncharted series. And now we're finally getting to the throes of it. I can't believe we're here. I can't believe we're here. It's been months in the making. We started this... When did we start this? We started this like in November last year, I think. It's fucking craziness. Anyway. So yeah, the great battle we're going to do. I'm going to see what... The great battle, I think, is that one with that fucking truck in it. Right, I'm setting it Explorer difficulty because bollocks to anything more than that. Right. Let's go. New save. I know I keep making new saves, but it's just because I'm afraid of it overwriting anything. 25 trophies and this is DLC. We out here. Not long now, mate. Not long now. Welcome, Betty. Welcome to the party. How you doing, Barry? You doing good, buddy? Hello, Gorgie, Barry. Gorgie. Gorgie. Look at me. Look at me.
What? Doesn't it look like there's a dam or something between the two Ganesh statues?
The two Ganeshes.
Must have been eroded by the falls.
So how do we get in?
We get ourselves a couple of Ganeshes. And we Ganesh our way in.
Yeah. Look at the crown.
Look at the Ganesh
yeah.
statue.
You're right. Maybe it was a watchtower?
Bet that's how the pigeons...
I'll give you some info, Goji Berry. We're looking forward to it, Mr. X. We're looking forward to it.
I have heard about this place for so long.
Now you're finally here, love.
I can't believe I'm actually looking at it.
You should take a picture. Send it to your dad.
Take a picture, it will last longer.
Great idea.
What? You one of those cultures who can't work a computer? Just take the picture. Show it to him in person then.
No, it's just a few decades too late for that.
Alright, we've got to get a photo here.
Look,
Oh, God, please, no. It's fine. Shall we,
head over to Halabadu? Yeah. Come on.
Halabadoo! 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 Need all the luck I can get. Halabadoo! 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 Halabadish! Oh nice, I'll be here all stream, Mr. X, and I'm not super tired like last stream, so I'm not likely to pass out. Well, that's a plus, go. Shall we switch on some cheats? Let's get the cheats menu going. Let's start cooking, shall we? Right. Let's try out... We did that one last time now, as sexy as it was. Let's try the pirate. Yeah, let's try the pirate, because I'm feeling piratey right now. Pirates and skins for Nadine. Let's switch it up a bit. Oh, she's still got the auction going. We're going to go for Island End. Let's do that. There you go. People are ready for a bit of this. Bonuses. Let's keep trying these render modes out. How fucking far did we get? Don't know if you've noticed, Goj, but the cover art for this particular stream, have you seen it? It's our low pixel version that we did. The fucking like AC version or whatever the fuck it is. So we did IC, no green. I appreciate that you keep up with our holidays, Mr. X. Mr. X is always on it. Oh, we didn't do sepia, did we? Alright, let's do sepia.
Hard to believe it's real.
Oh.
Imagine what it took to make this. The craftsmen, the engineers.
Back in the past, this is what our heroes did. This is before Uncharted 4 now.
Maybe their king should have used their wealth to protect his people and not make such an inviting target.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la, ooh la la, ooh la la. What are some major holidays vacations that are only in Germany? That's a good question, actually. I'll tell you a good major event that happens in Germany. Gamescom. Gamescom. Top shelf. If I lived in Germany, I'd be going to Gamescom every year. I'd be like, right, we're going to Gamescom. We gonna do it, lads. Nadine, what you do? Where? Jesus, it is hard to see though. Where exactly did she go? Nadine, where are you? Oh, right.
Over here. We can swing across.
Hello, 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 hello. Ich liebe allen, blah, 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 blah. Whatever you said there, Goj, I 100% endorse. Because I have no fucking clue.
Okay. Ready? You first.
Oh shit, the fuck. Right.
Where to now?
Look for a way up.
See the edges of an adjacent structure. Meant to go along then, I think. Dee. Aha!
There.
Photo spot 1.
See some structures beneath the falls.
You're right.
Do. Structures underneath the fall, did she say? That's what she said, isn't it? Let's go down here then. I get the feeling we're not meant to go down there. That's the thing about doing it in these one-tone colours. You can't fucking tell what's what because everything's the same fucking colour. Let's switch it up now. Let's put Vibrant on. Whoa! Okay. It's melting my retinas. Alright, that's not it.
Frazer!
Good, thank you for pointing that out.
Where to now?
Look for a way up.
Aha.
Up we go then. Okay.
Whoosh.
They're even more impressive up close.
I'm gonna land on that hand, baby. Yeah.
My apologies. Up here. Come on.
Do it, love. Do it.
Come on, this way. You sure it's safe? You know, you keep asking me that. It'll save us both. Oh, it's red! Oh boy.
I just noticed Chloe's got a hook hand.
Definitely not safe, by the way.
Chloe's got a hook hand.
Think you can get back
That
up
is
here?
so cool.
Yeah. Keep going. I'll catch up.
I'm even more sold on this costume now. I climb the thingies.
All right, I can manage.
Ah!
But only because you said please.
I didn't, actually. Once you said Ganesh was the removal of obstacles.
He's more than happy to place them in your way if he thinks you'll benefit.
That why the horse are not chosen for Hannibal?
He's also the Lord of Good Fortune, the one you pray to for prosperity and success.
Got it. That's cool.
That's
The
halabadoo.
only way across.
Yep.
You having fun out there?
You know it.
Whoa!
Woo! Amazing.
Do not deny me.
Right?
That was the craziest thing I've ever done.
In a good way or bad?
I'm up the thingies. Better believe in my skills.
They're doing great, China.
I'll be doing better when we get to the crown.
Surprised we haven't seen Asav yet. Knock on wood.
We won't see Asav until we get a burn on our bum.
Up here.
Why is that?
You don't have a stone to climb the high.
Come on, ladies. Stop the banter. Let's get the climbing going.
I think I see a place we can swing over to the crown. Just a little farther. What?
Oh!
Hurry up and climb.
Hey! Dig my hook into your back. This is very vibrant. This is very vibrant indeed.
Worth it?
Impressive.
Trippy acid. Right, I think this is where I may have missed the photo opportunity last time. Apparently there's one here.
Okay. Easy does it.
Aha!
Really? When are you going to be back here?
Okay, I want to see that photo now. Probably the only one I actually do want to see, but... No! Oh. That was death.
Okay. Easy does it.
It was this corner. This is what I need. I need my yellow paint back. Right, let's see the photo. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. That's not what she was wearing.
Feels more sturdy up here.
Don't jinx us.
She wasn't wearing that. She was wearing a tank top. Naughty Dog, you need to doctor your photos better.
Here's our way in, courtesy of the Persian army.
Courtesy of the Persians. Whoa!
Wow, nice shot.
Persians must have had a trebuchet.
Trebuchet? Can't you just say catapult like a
Say
normal
catapult.
person?
Yeah, catapult.
Trebuchet
I
is a
agree.
type of catapult. It can handle heavier projectiles, like this one, and fling them longer distances.
Boo!
You learned that in your military training?
I looked it up on Wikipedia, like a normal person.
Treble shot.
Ready? After you.
Incredible. It's our old friend.
Alright, let's swap out the effects now. We've seen enough vibrant. Vintage.
Parashurama and Ganesh. Well, when the Hindu gods aren't off fighting demons, they're sometimes fighting each other. I guess it's not really his style.
Do, 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 do.
They just carved this whole place out of the mountain.
Sure looks like it.
Boom.
They barricaded the door. Didn't do them much good.
Guess they didn't expect the Persians to drop in from above.
They tried it and had no
After
luck.
2 prior invasions, they'd be prepared for anything.
Or they just never thought they'd be defeated.
How you doing anyway, Goj? Good week so far? Not been doing anything illegal? Outside of a storm? I'd say, you know, we were talking about the Veil Guard the other day, but I think someone mentioned Dragon Age, didn't they? I think it might be Mr. X. But all the shit that's coming out now about it, about the fact that they brought in the Mass Effect 2 team, and the Mass Effect 2 team had like much more organization and much more structure.
This chamber.
And we're like, look, you made a bit of a shit, like game here, and they had to come in and try and fix
Hey,
it,
look.
considering all the fucking mess and all the live service shenanigans shit that was going on.
This all Persian?
Looks to be a mix of Persian and Hoysala.
First line of defense.
You consider what a mess that game was. Well, mess of tone. The writing certainly wasn't on
Now
par.
we're getting somewhere.
Are we? Okay.
Hey, another one of these doors. Now let's see.
Open
Oh, good. This one actually works.
sesame.
There we go. Nice to get some light.
Feels like a crypt in here.
It is a crypt.
Hey, up here. What the hell?
Jesus. This was it. Their final stand.
Wasn't enough to save their empire. But their loss is our gain.
Exactly. I plan on taking full advantage now. I'm not running around
Where's
looking for
our way in?
treasures.
Nadine, can you lend a hand with this chap?
Sure.
Yeah, out my way, Sonny Jim.
There we go. Excuse me.
Right,
Sorry.
out the way.
We must be getting close.
Hopefully closer than these guys.
Not likely.
Oh. Well, that's different.
What is all this?
If I had a guess, I'd say it's some kind of lock mechanism to open that door. Okay, on the left, we have Shiva gifting Parashurama the axe, and on the right, we have Parashurama chopping off Ganesh's tusk.
Wait, with the axe?
Yeah.
The one that Shiva, Ganesh's father, gave to Parashurama?
Yeah,
It's messed up.
that's family. Come on, let's see about opening that door.
So how does all this work?
Only one way to find out. Let's see what this does. Alright, that's moved the piece away from me.
Hey, it's shadow move too.
Let's try this. Over you go. I see what's happening. Right, so let's see if I can line them all up.
This actually looks like fun.
I think I know what's going on. Right.
Come up. Okay, what next?
Obviously, I dropped alcohol like a hot potato. Yeah, I can't say I blame you, to be honest with you. Don't quite know what the fuck... Again, it's just a load of mismanagement from the looks of it, isn't it? I mean... Yeah. Just seeing what I saw about it anyway, it's just crazy. PG.
I think that's it. You did it. Doors open.
Booyah! All in a gay's work. Oh yeah, I told my mum about Spinal Tap 2, Spaceball 2 with a Naked Gun, and she went on an intense rant. Very much the same vein as what you were talking about. Really? Well, it's hardly news, is it? I mean... If
The law and the tiger.
you'd be surprised the amount of people who aren't on board for this kind of shit anymore, because they just keep making them worse.
Fingers crossed.
That's supposed to happen?
Dunno.
I mean, in a sense, I'm not
Just
wrong.
don't get us killed.
You're no fun.
I mean, why remake what was already great, you know? You should, again, they should be remaking things that were terrible, but had good ideas, you know? Because then we might get a good film, or a good show, or a good game, you know?
Shiva.
My thoughts exactly.
I mean, they should remake Starfield. Imagine if they did, and they just made it 5 planets.
Boss?
5 planets with lots of details and lots of cool bits about them, and it was not in the Gamebryo engine. Imagine it was done in a different engine.
Oh no, no, it's okay. I think we're gonna be okay.
Okay. Where the hell's the tusk?
I don't know, none of this makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. The Hoysala sent us on a fool's errand.
I think you're right.
And Fallout 4's automation start mission glitch so bad I can't do the DLC unless I do it with another character. You see, like, just imagine, again, like games that could have had the potential to be good, media that had the potential to be good, was squandered. Like, again, I'd love to see them rebuild Starfield, but do it with only 10 planets. 10 planets with lots of detail in them. Hell, 5 planets. 5 planets that expanded the narrative. The narrative was only on these 5 planets. The rest of the world was off in a galaxy somewhere else. You know, and it was out of Bethesda's hands. It wasn't in that shitty Gamebryo engine. It was in an actual new engine. I mean, I would buy that so quickly. And again, Starfield is not a bad game in concept. It's just a terrible game in execution. Sure, there are people who love it, but they're wrong. Alright, we're going to do warm now.
Terrific.
No, hear me out.
Now all of a sudden things
Ganesh
are like
is
the
the symbol
sun.
of,
We're on Mars now.
Halibadu.
and Shiva was the symbol of, which
Halibador.
was the old.
The old capital.
Exactly. What if the king built this spectacular?
Yeah, she was going off on how unoriginal it is. They aren't remaking anything. That's true, they're not. Because, there were things that were already executed well, you know. It's just, again, to me, it's just a logical standpoint. Again, you've already got a good film. You know, is remaking it really going to make it better? Especially, I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it when they stick close to a source material, but if you're remaking something that's already beloved, why are you remaking it? Because the only reason to remake it, if you're just going to make the exact same plot, is to change the actors up, you know? I mean, other than that, the only reason to change it is because you're going to change the story in some significant way. Well, besides Naked Gun, I guess that is a remake. I know, but why? You know? The Naked Gun was a good film. See what I mean? Like, anyone who doesn't know The Naked Gun, I would show that. If I had a kid, I would show The Naked Gun to my kid. Because I would say that's, you know, this is like edgy slapstick comedy that was done back in the 90s. It's great. Or whenever it was, 80s, I think. I don't know. And, you know, like, why would I show him the Liam Neeson one? What, I'd be like, well, they made another version of it, and this one's more modern, but it's the same plot. Or if they remake it from the ground up and they change the plot, then I'd be like, well, this is a worse version. Or again, the same version, similar version, an on par version with the old one. In which case, again, my question always just comes into my head. Why? You've already got your money. It's already a good film. But again, it's nostalgia. It's nostalgia more than anything. Personally, I don't think you replace a talent like Leslie Nielsen. I don't think you can replace him. Not even with Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson is not going to... He'll do a fine job. But I don't see him being on par with Leslie Nielsen. I just don't. Leslie Nielsen was committed to his craft. And he made that film... Again, with people who today are very controversial. A lot of politics has gone by. And again, I question whether or not they could even tell a lot of the jokes that they were telling back then. You know? So they would have to make worse ones, probably. Or less edgier ones, because they can't be edgy anymore. Because comedy cannot be edgy nowadays. You know? Like, isn't there one bit in Naked Gun 33 1/3 where he kisses that really attractive woman and then he pulls their pants down and finds out she's got a dick? Like, can you imagine how that will play today? Because I don't think they'll be able to play that kind of joke. Because again, of all the trans shit that's going on. So, again, but especially nowadays, again, in a society where no one wants to offend anyone, you know what I mean? It just won't work the same. You know? Like, people ask, I mean, like, you know, it's like going back and trying to redo Fawlty Towers. Again, to use a Britishism, or redo The In-Betweeners. Like, they tried to do an American In-Betweeners. Why? In-Betweeners was good. You don't need an American version because it's not going to play the same. You know? It's just, again, just all these versions that they just keep making of the same thing. If you can already watch it in one medium, already experience it in one medium, and it's already good, don't fuck with it. Let it be what it is. Come up with a new idea. You know. These people are creative. They should be able to come up with something. Or take a gamble on a new plot. You don't have to put millions into it. You know, make a comedy that isn't Naked Gun. Make something that's funny. You know, try and be a bit edgy. Try and make some actual modern humour. You know, try not to care about who it pisses off. Because that's my biggest problem with modern comedy nowadays. People are afraid to piss off other people. You know, there's lots of comedy nowadays that will not work because of how free shit was back then and how outrageous people could be. And that's, as much as people don't want to admit, that is the problem with modern comedy. You can't laugh at anything anymore, you know. And I especially have an issue with comedies. But, yeah. I mean, again, I hope it's good. I hope people enjoy it. I'm not one of those people who's, like, coming out here to shit on people, you know. I want people to have a good time. If they enjoy it, I'm happy for them, you know. But If I watch something and it's inferior to something I've already seen, and it's just a fucking carbon copy, I ask myself, why? Just make something else.
City, and it was
All of a sudden,
target for the Persians.
things changed from summer to
The
winter.
old capital was forgotten.
Just like that.
So this whole city was a decoy.
But 2 out of 3 are direct sequels. You gotta watch Spaceballs. Yeah, I'm sure I will at some point. We gotta have a watch party. Yeah. Well, maybe we should do that down the line. I don't know. Again, I haven't thought about where things are going with the channel. I never do, really. I just come on and try and have a bit of a laugh. But, you know, if you think a watch party will do it, I'm up for a bit of that as well. That's a good point. True that. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, great. I'd rather be wrong. I say this shit not as a person who wants to be right.
The tusk was never.
I want good humour again. I miss it.
at all.
Edgy humour, I really miss all that shit.
Oh shit!
This is definitely not supposed to happen. It's coming loose. Grab the edge, quick!
Shit! Ooh.
I'm okay. Go!
Go, bitch! Go! No! Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Run! Whoa! Oh shit! What was that? What are you doing, Chloe? Don't do it! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! Well, it's because she climbed the wrong side. Come on, Chloe. Yeah! I've got my hook hand, don't worry. My hook hand was strong enough.
How the hell are we still alive?
I've got a hook for a hand.
A little bit of luck.
Arr.
Hey, nice work, partner.
Nice work.
Put it there.
Jesus.
Wish they high-fived with the
What
hook
was
hand.
that? I'm really embarrassed for you right now.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a huge waterfall here?
He's gone.
There was.
What the hell is that?
Aqueducts. The water's channeling there from the falls.
Amazing. Did we do this just now?
Just a bit.
Well, technically I did.
These noises, these sounds. I know. You can only get them on this channel. Simple as that.
Look, sorry if I cut too close to the bone back there.
You can only experience these amazing sounds on this channel. Now we're going to turn from icy blue into no green. Now suddenly we're in hell.
You know, you two would have got on like a house on fire.
Chloe and Nadine are both demons.
There's also a
Lesser
really stubborn
demons.
dickhead.
They've now turned red. Jesus. Everything has been painted with a shade of red.
We should probably get out of here.
Good point.
Yeah, the world is bleeding right now. Can you not see that? We've now turned into, like, the Red Hulk.
The water is being channeled toward the gate, so let's follow the aqueduct.
Copy that. I'll take point.
Let's follow the Quackqueduct. Get ourselves some bacon sandwiches. The Quackwaduct. Got my hook. Woo! Down
So
here.
they flooded their city to protect their secrets.
You think the soldiers knew they were being used as decoys?
Honesty's not always the best policy. That's true. You need your people behind you 100%. So you think Asav's
Never
taking
gonna
his
stop
advantage?
me. Never gonna stop. Shh. Never gonna stop me.
Maybe. But check out this watch. Took it from that old man in the city. Dumb bastard. Didn't give it. Oh shit!
Sorry, lads.
Right. You take left, I take right.
It's too late. They're both dead. I already sorted it. You're welcome.
I love you.
Alright.
Sorted.
Oh shit.
And he's down. God damn it! We've got this!
No. Sorry, lad. There you go, boy.
Much better on me.
Oh. On Nadine, we gotta go, love.
Come on, this way!
All over it. Shit. Whoa. Whoa. Sorry, lad. Out we go. And you go, bitch.
Never knew what hit him. Don't steer me off course, you bastards. Thank you for your P90. I will take it. Oh, that was a misfiring. What the fuck? Where am I going now? God damn it. Complete fucking detour round. Don't hop on something you don't need to, bitch.
Persistent asshole, aren't you?
Machine gun truck. Hit me then! Ah. No! You've now sunk into the 7th circle of hell. Congratulations. Render modes. Ice. Suddenly we're in cold land.
Oh,
This looks pretty badass. Everything's now gone purple, Goj.
no idea.
We left hell into a purple
At
underground.
least we're not in the line of fire.
I'm getting even more scared.
Hopefully there's another way out.
This means there's magic in the area.
What do you suppose it is?
Nothing good. See those channels? Doubt they were meant for water.
Yak piss? That's where we're meant to go.
Up here. Think there's a way through.
Use your claw. Use it more. Well, I can't help it. I like her hook hand.
I don't know. I'd prefer being left to rot in a cell to getting tortured.
Duly noted.
Well, good luck with that.
Hear that?
I do. Up here. There's a breach.
Whoa! And just like that, the sunlight was let in, and we turned from ice cream to purple. Things just got much more acidy purple. Thanks to Asav. No, my hook hand wanted it.
The Eye of Shiva.
Fuck you, Asav.
It's impressive. My man worked for a week and turned up nothing.
They probably hired the wrong expert.
And we know who that expert is. It's Sam.
You know, a Hoysala poet once wrote of a young king who showed mercy and thus ended our rituals. But the old kings, they understood that progress demands...
Sacrifice.
Is that what you tell your men?
All right.
I'm just a pirate. I don't know any different.
So, in times of war, these aqueducts, they would run red through the capital. Those who would not fight had to be used to inspire those who would.
Feel that? Yeah, bitch! I'm gonna punch you in the face with my claw. God damn it! Ow! I'm gonna hit you with my claw now.
Let's make this quick.
Give me back my disc.
Come get it.
Bloody show off.
Oh, try harder.
Swing and a miss.
No!
Proud of yourself?
A little, yeah. Come on.
Need to work on your reflexes. You see, to rule a
Do it,
people,
bitch!
you must first sow chaos.
Wait.
I will incite my civil war. Stamp
Come
out
with your
the
claw,
weak
Chloe.
line
Come
of
with
the
your
young
claw.
king.
Come with your claw!
With you.
Oh!
Frazer, get him.
Yeah. No! No! I want to use my claw! Yeah. Yeah. Oh! I'm actually using my claw in a fist fight.
Anything.
I know it's not a claw, it's a hook, but who cares? I'm back. Welcome back, Mr. X. Whoa! Oh, why didn't we make that? Should have made that, shouldn't we?
Grab onto something. What? Anything. Oh, shit!
Ah! Well, she ended up falling anyway. Have I still got my hook?
You okay?
I don't lose my hook. It was very expensive.
I think so. Hey, take it easy.
You've been out for almost half an hour.
Half an hour?
Half an hour of hook.
Oh, shit.
You notice Chloe's got a hook,
Sounds
Mr.
like a
X.
risk. Just hang on.
She's a real pirate.
Hey, relax, alright?
They should have completed the ensemble with a hat,
Yeah,
though.
I've had worse nights, believe me. I won't ask.
Now we're in Bubble Pop land.
It's good to have you back. There's 2 of you now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now there's 5 of her. You need to get it right.
And some guns.
And some guns.
She's got guns. And a Toblerone. Don't use your hook. That's going to hurt your stomach,
I'm
love.
not joking about Asav. I mean, wow, he looks so unassuming.
Right? That's exactly
Doesn't
what
look
he
too
wants.
bad. No, she looks
Pretty
fine,
sure
doesn't
his
she?
glasses are
Don't know what's going on.
To make him look harmless or smart?
Both. But he is smart. Was a doctor before he took up his course.
So he left behind a lucrative career.
I'm sure at one point he thought it was the right thing to do.
I'm sure he thought Bacon was a bad sport as well.
Hey,
Needs to get a
you
rain
sure you're
check on
good to
that.
go?
As good as I'll ever be. Just need to take it easy for a bit.
Yeah, after turn starting near the gate. Ah, okay. I may have missed this one.
Up here.
Go slow.
How did we get over there again?
Frazer, the gate's that way.
Yeah, one sec. Just want one last look at this place.
Here we go.
This is how it looked to the Persians before they invaded.
Snapshot.
Ready?
Yeah.
Snapshot.
What's so funny?
Am I right?
All my dad's research. And the tusk wasn't even here.
No, it wasn't. You got scammed. You should be used to this right now in the Uncharted series. Coach found out that woke employees from so-called ethics department determined that it was necessary to change Tifa's bus time. Didn't you say this before, Mr. X? Changing them from original... I think you told us this before. Wasn't this news like from ages ago? It was up to me, they would never work in the game industry again. Scammed! Scammed! How dare they change Tifa's boobies. Yeah.
Let's get that thing open.
Goge's philosophy. It's called Goge philosophy. It's called Mr. X and Goge philosophy. You know. You mess with the ladies, you get the horns.
Actually, that's a holy cow.
Holy cow! Is that a cow I see?
Shiva's gatekeeper. That's got...
Jesus crikey. Right, let's change the part filter again. We're going to go with turtle now.
The old capital.
It had to be triggered by the aqueducts.
Yep.
No, it was triggered by the turtle doves. There's a
Assault
Asav.
on
Okay, well, better get down there. Come on.
the inside.
Now this is where she finds out the ultimate
Oh, no.
betrayal. The ultimate scandal.
No.
Sam Drake?
Yeah.
Peace.
Look at her
You know what?
using those
This is
binoculars with that hook
I can kill
hand.
two birds
That's
with one
skill.
stone.
Nadine,
What?
I knew he was here, okay?
What?
Sam's
I knew he was
kind
here.
of the reason why we're here in the first place.
Oh, you better go joking.
This was my deal. Sam went ahead to do recon.
I wish
Me
Chloe hit her
and
back with the
he
hook.
went
That'd be
missing.
quite
I couldn't
cool.
leave
You
him
knew my
for
history
dead.
with Sam and then you dragged me into this anyway.
Your history with the Asav made you the obvious.
Oh, down you go. Ooh, that's a
Don't hold
broken
back or
nose.
anything.
Oh, I did.
Don't hold back or
You know
anything.
what, Nadine? It doesn't change anything. You'll still get your share.
Yeah? Or maybe you and Sam will cut me out as soon as you get the tusk.
Come on, man. That's not how I operate.
That's exactly
It's how you used to operate, Chloe. Didn't you try and screw that other guy out of his cut in Uncharted 2? I'm just saying, the people who wrote this clearly are not aware of
I
her
was going
history.
to tell you about Sam. I swear I was just waiting for the right time to...
Yeah, off she goes. See you later.
It's fine. I could use the exercise.
There you go.
Shit.
Alright, we just did that chapter though. So let's have a look. I'll save it over the one I just saved. Is that the one I just saved? I think it is. I just keep these saved just in case. I'm not sure if it does invalidate anything, but I need to check the menu now to make sure I got all those fucking pictures. Chapter select. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, right, gatekeeper. Right, we've got 2 photos to take here, and then we're done. But there are a couple of other little knick-knacky achievements, one of which is... a couple of them are C4 related. Defeat 4 enemies with C4. I wonder if we can get that done. 4 enemies with C4, and I think one of them is also blowing up the truck. All in one go. So... see how we get on with that. Stellar Blade, the game, has exceeded over 3 million units sold, combined on PS5 and PC. I know, it's good, isn't it, mate? It's doing good. But, I mean, let's be honest. There was certainly vibes that we would be doing fine with that one. Stellar Blade's got a... well, it's got lots of kink, shall we say. Let's put on Puppet now. Oh my god. This is now Sunfire mode. Right, let's change the skins again. Right, we did. Default outfit. She's only got 4, really. Right. Well, we'll just leave the default one on then. Nadine, what have we got for her? Well, let's put the Scotland outfit on her. And who else? Sam. Again, I'm going to put you in that tuck, son. I need to. And what about Asav? He's only got a couple. Let's put the pissed off outfit on him because that works. That works better.
Better go up.
And the remaining video games from the West and the USA only talk about the so-called millions of players playing the game and not about units sold.
After her.
Yeah, but that's on brand, isn't it, at this point? Like, again, the people who don't like Stellar Blade for, shall we say, it's visually, it's male gaze theory, kind of like appreciators. It's not doing the pandering the critics like, is it really? Or at least a huge portion of the critics. I mean, if we're being honest,
Back in the 4x4.
the critics like themselves a bit of PC-age, don't they? Oh, this looks like... look at this. It's craziness. Right, where's... I need to see where our photo opportunities lie, because we're missing 2 here, apparently. Where are the photo opportunities? Photo... Alright, from the looks of it, we've got to wait till we get to the elephant bit. This is true. Big games that aren't doing well tout player numbers, not sale numbers. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Claire Obscure, I recall, did it did the 33.3 million, didn't it, recently? Or something. 3.3 million or something?
Here goes nothing. Slow down. Slow down.
Ooh.
Well, at least I've still got my dignity.
Suppose you've got that. You go down here, down there, down there. So one of the first things Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 was showcasing it was how much the game was selling because they were blown away by the incredible sales numbers. Others that don't like Eve from Stellar Blade didn't admire feminine shapes and womanly colours with respect TCGStitch. I know they didn't. They were adamantly against it. I mean, if we're being honest here, I mean, the people who tend to find an issue with men finding certain women attractive in provocative wear tend to be the kind of people who aren't very good looking to begin with. I mean, if we're being honest, like, it's because they feel inferior to those people because they're trying to project themselves as those people. You know, it's like them saying, you know, I don't look that great in a bikini, so I have an issue with anyone who does look great in a bikini. You know what I mean? And again, it seems to be, again, a very, like, female mindset. It's not really, I mean, at men, I've got to be honest with you, I don't give a shit. You know, if a woman gazes at a man provocatively, I could give a fuck. Like, I'm like, okay, well, if it floats your boat, I'm happy for you. And it's the same with women as well. I'm like, you know, if you like a bit, I mean, I'm not against a bit of eye candy. I don't think there's a good reason to be. I mean, you know, I suppose in this progressive mindset of today, again, it seems to be led by progressive people who, again, just feel inferior to attractive people, so they have an issue with them existing. And that's why you've got so many character creators that, again, don't exalt, like, big boobs or big bums or anything like that because, you know, they don't have that, so they don't want anyone else having it. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what it seems to be. It seems to be a mindset carried by people who feel inferior. So they have to make everyone look generic so they can feel better about themselves. And again, with me, it's completely different because, I mean, I've made this case before. Like, genericism, like generic people, generic looks, you know, like, I see my face in the mirror every day. Why would I want to play a game with someone with my face? I wouldn't. You know? With me, it's very much, I want to play as someone who looks better than me. Someone who looks cooler than me. Fucking hell. You know? I want to play as someone cool. And like I said, Cloud, you know, I love to play as Cloud. Cloud looks cool. You know? I mean, again, you say, I mean, like, even with these like Uncharted games, don't get me wrong, I like Nathan Drake, but he is kind of an ordinary looking character. Like, and I'd say the same with a lot of Naughty Dog's protagonists. They all seem to exalt this generic kind of like realistic looking people instead of making characters that people really want to be. Don't get me wrong, I think there is a subset of people who want to be like Nathan Drake, but if you look at his character design, like, would you really want to be him over Cloud? And to me, it's like, no, because he's just a normal bloke. I'd rather be Cloud, because Cloud looks cool. You know, it's a case of making a generic looking, normal looking, everyday person versus making someone with character appeal, with design, with aesthetics that make them look interesting and make the person really want to embody and play that person. And again, with generic people, it's very difficult for me because they're just people. I mean, don't get me wrong, Chloe's Chloe's nice, but you know, would I pick her over playing as Tifa? Or I suppose Eve? Not really. You know, and that's not because I'm a creep, but it's because I think, you know, you can do certainly some appealing things with characters, and you probably should. And again, it might be a cliche, but again, men and women like to see women, or at least the majority of people like to see men, or you know, women like looking attractive and men looking strong. That's the dichotomy right there. So as long as you're making a character that looks strong for a man and very sexy for a woman, 9 times out of 10 you're going to make a character that appeals. So, you know, for me it's a no-brainer. But again, I get it, it's different in every case. Some people, I suppose, there are fringes of people who obviously don't agree with that mindset, but I think it is it is a rather wider stereotype, wider market appeal. And again, stereotypes are true to life, really. They might be stereotypes, they might be offensive to some, but they're still, you know, they exist for a reason, and it's because they are kind of ideals, you know. Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. Stellar Blade on Steam had an all-time peak of 192,078. Nice. Assassin's Creed Shadow has an all-time peak of 64,825 for comparison with Woke Video Game, which came out year 2025. Yeah. I mean, again,
Try this way.
I can't really compare numbers. I mean, maybe it did better on PlayStation. We don't have all the metrics to hand. But I agree with you, there is some kind of form to play with some of this stuff, really. But yeah, clearly offends some, doesn't it? Boom.
That's more like it.
It's kind of way of explaining to you how C4 works.
Oh, shit. Get down, get down.
Oh, I remember this nightmare-fueled area.
Holy shit, is that Nadine? Oh, she's really stepped in it now.
She's fucking him up. You guys having deja vu like me? Alright, first of all, we're going to take this seriously now. We've done all the render modes. We're back to normal view.
Keep your eyes open. They must be hiding somewhere. Can't have gone far on foot.
Let us go for a foot.
Let's see how strong that APC really is.
We will. In you come, boy. Come on, Dick. Down, boy. Notice how fewer guards there are as well. Sorry, boy. Sorry, boy. Dun, 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 dun. It's like less guards as well. Did you play in-home Clear Obscure Expedition 33 TCGStitch? I've played a chunk of it. I need to go back to it. I've got to be honest with you. Like, loads of stuff was released this month, and I've been dividing again. I got carried away a little bit with Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I dived back into it because a friend of mine deleted my save, so I wanted to at least get back to where I got to, and I got a little bit carried away and started doing more of it. So I did that, and then yesterday I got Cyberpunk because I wanted to see how that performed on the deck, and I wanted to know how much install data it required and loads of other shit. So again, I was testing that on the Switch. And Death Stranding 2 I think is out next week, is it? Or is it the week after? So I am going to get back to it. It's just at the moment, in fact, I'll tell you right now, it's on my list of playthroughs. So even if I don't get to it like in time for now, down the line I am going to do a full playthrough of the game. It's made its way onto my my request to sesh list. In fact, it's right. So we've got Lost Legacy now, then we've got Final Fantasy 16, then we've got Stellar Blade, then we've got Final Fantasy 8, and then we've got Clair Obscur. So it's not that far away until I'm running it. Bearing in mind, obviously, we're going to have to go through all of Final Fantasy 8 and Final Fantasy 16 and Stellar Blade before we get to it. But it's on the list, and we will be doing a proper run on this channel of it. It's going to happen. Because that game deserves a full run. It deserves a proper run on my channel, and it's going to get one. Because I do love it. Despite not having a lot of time for it at the moment, I do love it. And I want to do more of it. Sorry, lads. Oh, he's moving off of its path. I am now leveling up members of the team in Clair Obscur Station 33. I stood in front of it at the Endless Tower. That is the hardest for me, but I took a break. I mean, again, I just want to do it. I want to do it right. I want to do a proper sesh with it because, again, I started Final Fantasy 16 and then it got put onto my backlog, and then I had to put it in the playthrough list to ensure that I actually do run through it. Like at the moment, my schedule very much is based on, again, how much time I get to games, very much on an impressions basis. So I get to play a game briefly, and then chances are something else will release, and then I'm like, oh shit, I want to play that now as well. So I'm always muddled. But when I do a playthrough, as you can see, when I do this kind of stuff, I do take it seriously, and I only do it with games I really want to do it with. Like, again, I do take requests, but I wouldn't do a request if it's a game I don't want to play. Got 2 bits of C4.
Gift of that APC.
I think there's any other people here. Now I'm starting Stellar Blade Nikkei DLC. Yeah, again, we've got a whole Stellar Blade run coming. Like, it's going to be after Final Fantasy 16, I think. I think that's when I said it is. So yeah, we're not far off of doing a run of it ourselves, and it's going to be a proper run on the channel. Obviously, I won't be getting achievements I've already got, or trophies I've already got, but, you know, we will be playing it. Looking forward to it, you know. And again, that's a request you made, and I'm honouring it. I'm going to honour it because, yeah, I do want to play the game again. because of all the shit as well, especially that they're releasing. And we're going to have all the DLC and everything when we do a run of it. It's going to be a complete experience. All the DLC, all the costumes, we're going to make sure we get everything. I'm so excited for Stitch to play all the licensed Barbie games. He promised he would play every single one of them and platinum trophy when there was one. No, I didn't. Go, stop putting words in my mouth. I'm not doing all the bloody Barbie games. They're not important enough. And for a fact this place is safe from that car's wrath. Need to get 4 bits of C4 and then we're going to blow them all up at once. That's one of the achievements I've got to do. Not detonating yet. Right. 4 explosives. You. Then you gotta play on Platinum Assassin's Creed Odyssey, one of the notoriously large Ubisoft open worlds. Fucking hell. Can you imagine? I'll be playing it until I'm dead. God damn it. Thank for Christ I can pick it back up. on, baby. Gojira, you probably mean Venus Vacation Prism, Dead or Alive Extreme, on the March Old Dead or Alive Extreme, Scarlet, i.e. waifus playing volleyball on the beach only in bikini swimsuits. Those games are just mini-game fueled craziness. Overkill! Boom! Eat shit.
Nadine, you alright? Can't resist kicking the hornet's nest, can you, Frazer? Yes, yes, listen, we'll never get anywhere with these guys around. Come on. Take the tusk.
Look around, people.
Slagged him in the head.
That's it. We're clear.
Precisely, Mr. X knows what I'm talking about. What, you guys trying to get me to play games that are going to be notoriously a pain in the arse to do?
You're welcome. You lied to my face. I didn't lie. I just left out the part about Sam. Incredible. Look, Asav is getting a head start, and we need to hurry. We? Shit. Look, Spit it out! Okay, cards on the table. I need your help. Should have thought of that before. And if you want the tusk, you need mine. Look, I screwed up. Okay?
You need the Donald Tusk, you need mine.
This is your idea of an apology.
Well, if it helps to keep your head in the game, then sure. Listen, we both have something to lose here. Am I right?
You're both evil for trying to get me to play games that go against my nature. That
So
being
we're clear.
games that don't have much
My
narrative
priority's the tusk,
and are pretty much about girly things.
and certainly not you.
Fair enough.
Still got a bazooka. A bazooka! A bazooka! We're going to help an elephant in a minute, and that's when we got to take a snapshot.
What are you doing?
Making sure we're not followed.
Huh. It's a good idea.
We should do that more often in the Uncharted series.
Whoa, what was that?
Exactly what it sounded like.
A boom. Kabaloom! TCGStitch, finding another person who respects waifus, Gojira understands me perfectly. Maybe you'll be convinced to game types, dead or alive. Look, it's not about... Look, this is the thing. This is not about, like, again, Sexy Lady Brigade or anything. It's just because those games, I've played them. Like, I've especially played Dead or Alive Extreme. I think I played the second one. It's just mini games with, again, mechanics which involve you largely just checking out ladies, which is fine. But, you know, you guys know why I'm here. I'm a narrative guy. I like experiencing good stories. What about DNA Extreme has a good narrative, or the Barbie games? It's not going to be narrative heavy, is it? I mean, if you guys really want it, again, you'd have to talk with my agent. But it's not saying I would pick naturally to play. And again, the list is largely, again, the request to search is largely about the games that, you know, not only you request, but games that I like. I think, yeah, I'll give that a go. It's not that I'm not open-minded to games, it's just, I know what DNA Extreme is. Dead or Alive, whatever.
What? We didn't find the entrance.
And it's the same with Barbie.
We found the back.
I know what that narrative is going to be. Oh, Barbie found some high heels. And then she went on an adventure. It's going to be such a simple narrative. It just requires like a 3-year-old to understand it. I like my narratives a little bit more complex.
You don't
Just
care.
a touch.
You hear that? Now I do.
This could be the perfect experience you TCGStitch. After so many times when you didn't notice the beautiful shapes of waifus in your previous live streams. I do notice them. I just don't feel the need to keep talking about them.
Find us?
You guys know my reasoning. I'm here more for narrative than anything else.
What is that?
Narrative and a bit of gameplay. And shooting the shit and talking garbage with you guys. That's the other thing. That's the third reason. There's like 3.
Oh no.
We gotta help the elephant!
Easy girl. Hey, it's okay.
She's tripped. But I don't think she's wounded.
Those explosions we heard must have triggered the collapse. Easy girl. Shh, it's okay.
And I'll have you know, when we got to that temple, Mr. X, I was talking about feminine shapes. When we got to that temple with all those lady statues. I pointed some of it out to you, and you weren't available. You didn't
Let me
look.
get you out.
You missed the feminine shape moment. And as I keep saying to people, I draw sexy ladies over on Twitch on Fridays. You're never there for that. And I get plenty of study of the feminine shapes there.
Both. Easy. Easy does it.
I get enough time for both then.
Okay then.
Where's it taking us?
Wherever it wants.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Here.
Some
Want
berries.
some of this? Here you go.
Berries. Giant fruit berries.
One more.
More berries, Dr. Elephant. Come on, Dr. Elephant. I have to say, it's going to be hard trying to find a narrative for Stellar Blade. Still don't understand the story of that. TCGStitch, do you forget how you said on livestream, I wasn't looking when you did the mini game with Tifa when she was doing sit-ups in bikini swimsuit in Costa del Sol? Yeah, but we did that mini game so many times. I think we have covered that mini game now.
Very good at the whole.
We have appreciated Tifa's feminine body.
You're a selfish dickhead.
Yeah. You're right. I am a selfish dickhead.
Buried alives.
It's good to hear you say it.
Feminine shape alive.
Dad, did get something from you after all.
What happened with your father?
He was the guy that couldn't walk away.
And so were you, love.
The Ministry of Culture offered to finance one more of his expeditions. Because this time he said he was onto something big.
Nice.
He was always onto something big. But bandits raided his camp and, local authorities found him weeks later. And this stupid thing is all I have left of him.
I'm sorry.
Oh, hey. He certainly made his choice.
So would you have loved the same choice, if I recall.
So,
Listen, Frazer, you don't have
tell it to stop, because I speak elephant.
Now, Nadine isn't wet. How is that possible?
Look at it.
Ah. No wonder she was so distressed. Hey, about the whole Sam.
Look, I get it. All right? I've got my own shit to sort out as well. Let's not have that stand in the way anymore, eh?
Okay. Deal.
Okay, we need to get a
We
picture now.
accomplished nothing else today. At least we reunited a family.
No, just keep your distance. You've got a cough with him.
Right.
Ah, photo opportunity.
Here, I'll take this one.
Oh. Okay, thanks.
Move over a little. That's good. Now, reach that way and hold out your hand.
What?
Much safer way to pet an elephant.
Much obliged.
Again, no swimsuits for both adult waifus a mistake in this game. Yeah, well, it's Naughty Dog though, isn't it, Mr. X? I mean, I'm sure you're not on board with the new protagonist of Naughty Dog's new game, Intergalactic. Jordan is her name? I can't remember.
Maybe
Remember when that was...
Elephants are smaller than I remember.
You're probably used to seeing African elephants. These are Indian elephants.
What's the difference?
Smaller. Smaller ears. Sort of a double dome on the skull.
Yeah, I know for a fact. As soon as she was shown on screen, I was like, oh god, this is going to piss off a lot of people. And shocker, it was all over Twitter the next day, and people just kept going on about it.
Nice of Asav to leave some supplies for us.
It was very nice.
Load up if you need it.
Good call.
I'm taking the RPG. Fuck that. I'll take the C4. I'm taking explosives with me to ensure victory. 1, 2. Arrowhead. I'm not sure if I used that one. Maybe I did. Do dee 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 dee
Up here.
dee. Aha. It's another photo. That should be both of them now. Oh, yeah. Oh, right back where we started. I wonder why I was getting confused. Along there. There. Up there. Hang it. Hello, monkey. Yeah.
Hey, up the stairs. I see light through the water.
For real. For real indeed. There we go. Alright. That should be both pictures acquired for this area now. Main menu time. One, 5, 1, 3. Yeah, got all those. Got all those. Got all those. Alright. Should be the last area we have to get the fucking optional conversations and the photos. I'm missing one photo, which means I've got to do all 7, because I don't know which one it is. And we've got to try and get all 3 optional conversations. Were you talking about TCGStitch, Intergalactic, The Heretic Prophet on PS5, plan release 2026? The classic woke type game for sure. Oh, 200% just watching the trailer. Oh, you're watching it now, are you? Well, that's the one that, again, was, certainly pissing a lot of people off. I mean, again, I don't judge until I've played the game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think there is a lot of on-the-nose shit. Or at least, in the past few years, there has been a lot of on-the-nose shit. Dragon Age, certainly one of them. And again, this need, like I said, as I said before about character designs, like not making appealing looking characters. It all plays into this. And again, I've made my arguments for it. I just don't see why, when given the choice, you would want to play as a character that doesn't look particularly appealing. You know. Is what it is, though. Alright, so now we're going to put on bonus skins again. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's not bother. We've seen all the skins. They're very nice. In fact, the only skin we haven't seen, I think... I just like to know that we've experienced everything the game has to offer. We haven't had the city, Chloe. Well, again, the island Nadine, so let's do that. Wow. Booyah.
Hello, Balua. You know, it's not every day you get to see a totally hidden city that nobody else has seen for centuries.
Apart from Asav.
Apart from Asav.
And a few of his men.
And a few of his men.
You ready?
You just totally crushed that moment.
Boom.
You know that, right? Yeah, I'm ready.
What are we getting?
Dunno.
Photo opportunity.
Looks like dwellings along the side. So let's go up.
Right, that's one. Whoa! This is going to be pipsqueak now.
A Westerner knows nothing we don't. Seems to know what she's doing. She's not.
Frazer! Sniper! And he's down.
Is that all they had to offer? I'm not impressed, guys.
Come on. Come on. So far, so good.
Quite easy, really. Never gonna stop me, never gonna stop. Shh, never gonna stop me. Ah. Defeat 20 enemies with C4. Boosh.
Enough of this.
Sorry, lad.
Who invited him to this party? Oh, great.
I saw them going that way. What the?
Shit.
Oh, you arseholes got? Fucking hell. That's pathetic.
Right. Back to it. Ah, let's see where this goes.
I'm taking this machine gun. I think it's the only gun I haven't used. Can you move, love? Oh my god. Get the fuck out of the way. Looks like it's got infinite ammo. Didn't even see any bullet count. What the fuck? Okay, it's an overpowered gun then.
Not here again. Must be a way into the city somewhere.
Oh, can't carry that with me then.
Whoa. a shame in a way. The lure's hidden from the world.
No, what? There's another goal.
I'm guessing it's one of the Hoysala kings.
How many kings did they have in their day?
11. The young king was the last in their line.
Well, his plan worked. Saved his city from the Persians.
No! No!
There we go. Up this way.
Just keeps getting more and more spectacular.
Damn it. They've blown the entrance.
That must have been the explosion we heard.
Gotta be another way in.
Boom. Battle Guide had an all-time peak of 89,418 on Steam. Far behind Stellar Blade. Yeah, well, again, that goes back to me, that goes back to the fact, again, that characters, again, no one, and not only that, Dragon Age had like a really problem with tone and storytelling. Like the story was absolute tripe. And again, it was very clearly written for social messaging. I mean, you can't play that game and not get hit over the head by some of its heavy, like tilted, ridiculous dialogue. It was very clearly written by people who, again, had no interest in writing a good story. Yeah, I'm not excited for Intergalactic, and it really irks me that Trent Reznor is doing the soundtrack. Yeah, you keep saying that. Is he? I'm assuming he's a good artist. Damn, I've got to go. Had no idea I was having lunch with some family out of town today. Me, mum, just kind of sprang it on me. Got to go. Peace out, guys. See you on Monday. Have a good one, mate. Have a good weekend, dude. Look after yourself.
They're trying to slow us down.
Yeah.
Bye, Goji Berry. See you later, dude. Thanks for stopping by. See you later. See you later. Ah, here we go.
In here, Nadine. Ugh. Tastes great.
In through the smoky entrance.
Hurry up. We need to catch up to the others.
I see.
Okay.
Must have had a dead man's switch.
Oh, I killed one of them.
There must be another way through.
What is this place? A bath?
Or a well. Possibly both.
Right, once you're right.
Look up. We're in some kind of cenote.
Here you go, look, Mr. X. Feminine shapes. Lots of them.
Huh, look there. The queen and her handmaidens. Maybe these were the royal bards.
Some statues of women for a change.
Women actually played a big role in Hoysala society, particularly the queens.
Not surprised, with the kings and men going off to fight all the time.
They were also involved in the fine arts, poetry, music, that sort of thing. Balur was their city, in a way. Oh, what on earth is this?
Looks like a drum.
It is a drum.
They keep all sorts of things in here. Frazer, over here.
Whoa.
Look at this.
It's incredible. It's an altar of some kind.
We get in there.
Looks like the king suffered dearly for their people.
Question how many of these photos I've actually got.
They weren't just protecting the tusk.
Bloody 7 on this fucking area.
Historians believe that it was a symbol of power and dominance, but
It wasn't, it was a part of Donald
they
Tusk.
misunderstood. It was a symbol of their people, their culture. It was a symbol of them.
Wait, so what are these?
They're tears of the kingdom.
Dad was here. Something big, all right. Why didn't that stupid bastard tell me?
You said it yourself. He wanted to keep you safe.
I can't let Asav get that tusk.
No.
No. No, we can't.
Thank you.
The Asav will never get the task.
Fair point.
Don't forget Ganesh.
Oh.
So that opens the door, putting it on and taking it off again. That door should have been open then, shouldn't it? Just...
Through here.
No shit.
Magnificent.
All this grandeur, hidden away from the world.
But how do we get over there? Come on. It's deep enough.
Here it is. Classic scene where we have to make our way through the underwater vines. More level gating area shit.
Okay.
I remember this is where she pushes you back in the water. Yeah, remember going down there before. It's not worth it. We have to go that way, I think, at some point in a minute. After she pushes us off. Here we go. Ooh. Wow.
Thanks for going first, eh? You're welcome.
Another photo opportunity.
Hi. You alright?
Sorry, I just need to get my head back in the game and Hey! Oh my god. What the hell? Your head back in the game now? Oh, smarter.
Ready?
I've got my eye on you.
Keep a very close eye.
Kind of a tight squeeze here. Oh, hello. Nice city you've got here.
Aha. Photo. Don't see any other mention of photos in here. So that might be all of them. Look at the feminine shapes there, Mr. X. Plenty of round objects. Plenty of feminine shapes, mate. Plenty of them.
Oh. Whole place is flooded.
Top of a doorway over here.
That'll work. Okay.
Easy does it.
Now,
What?
got water in my ears.
I hate that.
But I wouldn't give her a towel. My god. Are you seeing this?
You know, at this point, I've run out of words.
Holy goddamn shit.
That's what?
What on earth is this place?
Throne room, place to hide a magnificent bejeweled tusk.
Let's hope so. I see stairs going up, but they're mostly broken.
I'll have to find another way up. Shit, I just realized something.
I think I know what it is.
That we're gonna need that disc soon.
Exactly.
Well, not much we can do until we find Asav.
Or until he finds us.
Over here, Nadine.
Copy that?
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
I see a few more of those rings around the chamber. The hand is moving.
Be more specific.
Right hand. Lower.
Handy,
right.
handy hand.
Maybe it's because this statue's enormous. But I just now noticed Shiva's got a king cobra for a necklace. Okay, now what?
Well, there's got to be more to this. Just need to figure out what it is. There's another crank up ahead.
Cranky bastard.
Okay. I'm standing right here. I know. Okay, I better get a move on.
Oh, no, no!
Huh.
No going back now. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no! Hang on! Oh, good suggestion!
Try this again.
Thank you. Nearly destroyed my pants. Wow. I can see my house from here.
One unlocked.
Oh. Wow, that's cool. I did. I'll be right down. Whoop. Ah, ah, slippery.
Whoa.
Thank you. Aha! Here we go. Okay, I've got this one. Bringing down Shiva's drum. Uh-oh. This one's like the trident. Time to move. Come on, jump to the drum.
Thought it was an hourglass.
It's an hourglass-shaped drum. Oh, shit, here we go.
Hang on!
And now we'll turn the water on for this side.
Yeah.
And here we go. Now we've got water running down both sides.
Look,
Oh, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Is that it? We'll find out in a moment.
sounds promising.
Yeah. Third eye of Shiva. The light is shining on that statue across the way.
Guess we're not done.
When the Hoysala want to protect something, they don't do it halfway. Come on. Now, what's all this then?
The rotation.
Ah, here we go.
The thing it's holding. It's a prism. You were right.
Of course I was. About what?
What you said, back in that place with all the statues and axes. Things always come in threes. 3 points of a trident, the light split into 3 beams, and Shiva's third eye.
Do you know about Shiva's third eye?
Getting to know you. Listen to all optional conversations. Fuck yes.
Yeah, wisdom.
And destruction. He only opens it to impart one or the other.
Ugh, hope it's wisdom.
Yeah, not
Look at
my
that.
luck.
Look at that. Fucking right. Hi, Ben. Hello there, my friend. Welcome back.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Welcome, dude. How you doing, mate? How's your week been? Been keeping busy? That's gotta be fine.
That looks right.
Yeah. Now, we tend to the other two.
How's your Tomb Raider run been going? How's that been going? You been getting that on? Rotate this that way. As you can probably see, we're still working our way through Uncharted.
Huh. The light's hitting the statue, but nothing's happening.
Just finished streaming Tomb Raider 3 hard mode. Finished it, got the trophy. Very nice, but still need to do more stuff. Jesus, what else is there to do then? Like, which Tomb Raider is it? Tomb Raider 3? What, the anniversary one, or is it the old school one? And also, I didn't know you were a streamer. That's excellent. That is very cool. Know a few streamers now. I like it.
Statue's not in the right place.
It's like we're a team. I like that shit. We a team! Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Yeah, of course it's gotta go. It's gotta go about there.
Nadine, be a dear.
We're ahead of you.
Do it, love, do it! Oh, she's putting it. Okay, I wasn't quite right then. I wasn't quite right. I'll own that.
Got it.
Dune. Pistols only and loads of random trophies. Don't you just love the random trophies? Although I have to say, in Uncharted, at least you can use the cheats. Like, you've got a bonus list here, and it's got loads of gameplay modifiers, and I like the fact that it doesn't affect your ability to get the trophies. I could turn on no gravity or whatever, and it doesn't fuck with your... So you can actually get some of the trophies easier because you can turn the cheats on. I like that. I like that innovation. I'm not sure if they did it with all the earlier trophies, but I like that you can turn on cheats and still have and still go out your way and get trophies. Just, you know, because that's how I'm going to get a lot of them when I do my other, well, when I finish this shit anyway. If I come up with another game that's similar to this, that's got cheat menus, I hope they allow me to cheat as well, because it's just fun. Adds another dimension to the play.
That ledge doesn't look sturdy.
Copy that.
Because it isn't.
Not going to do much good unless the light's aimed over here.
Nadine, are you going to pick it up, or? I thought she was meant to pick it up and point it over at me. Yes, I have to go over here and checkpoint it so she knows what she's got to do.
Busted.
Let me see.
Other than that, how's your week been, Ben? Been doing good?
Hang on. You got that?
Yeah.
You in work or school, or what exactly do you do outside of the stream, buddy?
There.
You make a phenomenal statue. Right.
There we go.
So I can put this down?
Don't know yet.
What's happening? I can't see from over here.
We about to get hit by rocket blasts or grenade blasts. We about to get smacked.
They found us! Get ready!
No, he's got a rocket launcher.
Chloe!
Retail stuff, nothing fun. Ah, I hear you, bud. Well, my job's a little bit more fun. I'm a motion designer, animator, so at least I get to animate a character or a couple of characters or whatever. That's usually quite fun. Don't fuck with me! Down, boy. Got my machine gun and I ain't afraid to use it. Down, boy. Shit! Ah! 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 Oh, fuck a duck. I think your fucking grenade launcher. Ah! Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Don't start with me, bitch.
The door's just ahead!
Week's been okay, been getting lots of sun and walks in, very nice. It's good weather for it, to be fair. Well, at least it is in the UK. You know,
Well, now that was quite.
it's been quite warm here actually, quite spicy.
Come.
Feeling the burn.
It's time for a reunion.
So what are you playing after? What are you playing after Tomb Raider, Ben? What are you playing?
He wouldn't give you
What's
up.
your flavour for the?
Despite my efforts to persuade
What are
him.
you going to stream after? You got any plans?
Jesus.
Hey, you made it.
Dude.
Sam's getting his shit kicked in.
All right. He is like a girl.
Is that right?
He does.
How about we get these cuffs off and I'll show you how girls hit.
Yeah.
The sheep in here.
You said find help, I gotta help.
Yeah.
I must admit, you are quite the schemer. First you steal my disc, then you have your expert run me around in circles, huh?
Fuck you, Asav.
Clever. Perhaps there's a little Indian blood in you after all.
That's where he gets the treasure for doing nothing. Feel insulted. I do all the work and they always benefit.
I'll take the credit.
Oh, I don't like how her thing is cropping into her chest right there. I'm playing the long dark ongoing on the side. Oh, I played that for Christmas. That was a pretty solid game when I was playing it. I didn't get very far, but what I played was very tricky. But the narrative was captivating, I have to say. I'm going to play Resident Evil 8 for the first time soon. People asked for it. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I got a request the other day for Resident Evil 7 VR. That's quite a way away, but I put it on my list because I figured, well, first of all, I love horror games, but I get terrified of them. And doing a stream with VR on, especially in Resident Evil 7, makes me think that's going to make for good entertainment for people. Because I'm going to be shitting my pants every single turn. Hello, Ben Reg, new viewer. Yeah. Ben's a streamer, Mr. X. He's a fellow streamer. He's a fellow, mate. Big respect. Big respect. But yeah, Resident Evil 7 VR is something I'm going to do at some point. I'm going to be pooing my pants when I play that. I'm seriously, like, I can't even play Silent Hill 2. Like, I started it, but every time I go back to it, I get too nervous. Hello, Mr. X. Hello. Yeah.
Well,
I love it.
let's
But
finish
yeah.
what we started.
I'm going to be terrible when I play that, but you know what? It'll probably make for good entertainment at the very least. Be a good thing to shoot the shit about after a long day of work. That's why I love these streams so much. Just a way for me to hang out and have a laugh.
I was gonna say, you look good.
Was I not clear?
I like to see other streams when I get the chance. Yeah, I'm very much, well, I mean, I tend to watch a lot of art streaming. Or at least back in the day I did. I've got to be honest with you. Nowadays I'm quite terrible because, again, my work tends to take a lot of, a lot of time from me. So I don't get to view as many streamers as I would like. But I do need to start it again. I do need to start looking at more streamers because, again, people give me their time and I just always feel it's nice when you find a couple of people, like you said, people like yourself who are streamers and you get to chat and, hang out and have a laugh. I do miss that. That was one of the things that was always fun when I used to visit other people's streams. You always get to mix with other people and it was always great. Well, as good as I am at mixing with people, I mean, I'm quite terrible, really.
I do remember that she also tried to kill Nathan and I many times.
And to be fair, you two tried to do the same to her.
Yeah, but that's not the point. The point
They
is
did.
that the second we turn our backs, there will be a knife in there.
I can hear every word you're saying.
I know.
I trust her.
Ben, why are you fun? Oh no, so it's Rye, isn't it? I keep saying Raj. Sorry about that. Ben Rye. My eyes are not what they are. Excuse me, Ben. Yeah, Rye. Sorry about that. I like to see other streams when I get a chance. Ben Rye, are you from the USA or UK? Yeah, that's a good question. You can only share time with so many people, though. As more people follow, the less I can repay it to. Well, again, I don't always... This is the thing. I don't always see it as repaying. Like, I mean, again, this is just how I stream. But if people drop by and give me their time, I will try and engage with them. But, I don't expect people to come. Like if I get a new sub or a new whatever stopping by, I'm always like, look, don't feel the need to come if you can't, if you've got other things going on, because again, I always think that it should be a two-way relationship, So in my case, I can't always visit everyone's streams or, spend hours after work because, again, my streaming schedule being what it is very tight anyway. So when I do actually get time to sit down and watch someone else stream, that's kind of like a bit of an anomaly because of my streaming schedule and because of my work schedule. So that's why I always have this mindset that, I can't always be at other people's streams, so I don't expect them, again, I don't expect them to visit mine if they can't, If I have time, then I'll make room. If I don't have time, I won't be able to. And again, I have the same kind of thing with people as well. Like, if they've got other things on, I'd rather them go and do them, So I always figure, as long as there's that two-way street of, if I can do something, I'll do it. But, don't expect it. And, the same with me. If you can't make it to one of my streams, it's fine. I'm not angry. I still support you. Still hope that people support me. It's very an exchange in that way, So there's no pressure on anyone and there's no pressure on me. And I think that's a good balance. Because otherwise, like you said, you're promising people that you're going to do things. And again, I don't like to promise things that I can't guarantee, you know. So, UK, I'm the same. Yeah, exactly. You see what you know what I'm talking about. It's the best way to be when you're a streamer. You know.
But I guess you know what that's like, right?
Because again, I mean, like, I always try and read the chat, like, but I know for a fact that if I got too many viewers, it would be very difficult for me to do it. But I would try and read as much of it as I could. If I ever do get to the juncture where I have a lot of people talking at the same time, like if I look at people like Asmongold or whatever, and they've got like their chat is just moving every second, I'm not sure you could keep up with that kind of shit. So, but I really don't want to get to that level because I like reading the chat out and talking to people. So, you know, there's a certain part of me that doesn't want to grow very big because I like that I get to chat with everyone and read out everything that people are saying. Because again, you know, I think people come here to give me their time, and I like to give them, you know, I like to acknowledge their discussions, and I like to get involved myself if I can, you know. And I think the bigger you grow, the harder it is to do that. So,
Real classy.
you know,
Thank you.
I'm really keen on remaining small if I can.
Where that came from.
Bike racks after school.
Although, basically, since I've started, I have remained small, so I'm still good at the moment. I'm still happy. I'm not sure how I would handle it if things got more complicated, because I'd still want to read every single message. I do juggle a few combos on my stream, but it isn't Asmon level. I'm still small enough to engage. Yeah, exactly. But you see what I mean. That's my point. This is the level I like to stay at if I could. I don't want hundreds of people messaging. I think I'd lose my mind. I'd be like, oh my god, I can't keep up with you guys. Just slow down a minute. Let me read. Let me catch up. Like sometimes I'll do a gameplay segment and we're playing, you know, and I'm in the zone, and then I'll come back and see like loads of people have messaged, and I'm like, oh shit. Scroll all the way up trying to get to where I stopped talking, and then go, right, okay, and then I start reading through the messages. Because yeah, like I said, it's not again because I also would like to know what people are saying and what people are thinking as I play. You know,
On the contrary,
it's like you said, it's fun to read and engage with the chat. Really,
you see,
I mean, you're probably doing better than me on a sub level. It actually become overwhelmed last year, and it physically affected my eye, brain, gaming. Reading lots of chat. I became kind of ill a bit. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry about that. My head wasn't used to it. No, I bet. You must be doing great then, you know, lots of people. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you, mate. I mean, that must suck, yeah. But I would be the same. Cause I wouldn't know it. I'd want to read every message. You know, because that's just my nature. This is how I was taught to do it on Twitch. And ever since, I've liked talking to people in the chat. You know, I mean, I can play these games anywhere, but doing it on stream means you get to talk to people and engage. And again, that's one of the funner parts. In fact, that's the thing I used to miss, because again, a lot of my friends kind of don't game much anymore. They've all got kids and stuff like that. So if there's one thing I miss, I miss talking to people about games. So when I come on here and I'm playing a game and I get to read and talk to people about gaming, I mean, Mr. X will bring up topics, and Goj and other people will mention things that's happening in the gaming sphere, and we'll have a little chat about it, and I'll put my opinion down, and, you know, a dialogue. And again, that's what I miss. That's what I missed from like when my friends were around, you know. But again, that's why I love coming on here and talking to these guys. It's fun, and it's time to shoot the shit, have a bit of a laugh.
the mighty axe that struck Ganesh in the face.
But yeah, sorry that happened to you, dude. Hopefully you found a better kill nowadays for your reading of the chat.
The casualty of war.
Don't.
Seriously, Chloe, he's just gonna kill.
He's right. But if you refuse, you will watch them die.
He's gonna beat them to death, the bastard. Yeah, I will talk about anything in mine. Those are the best kind of conversations to have, you know. I'm the same, you know. I don't like censorship. I mean, again, you know, I love people coming by and just talking about what's on their mind, you know. I don't think constructive dialogue can happen, especially if you're judging what people believe or what they say. I mean, again, I'm very much a blank canvas in that way, you know. I've got my opinions, sure, but other people have got theirs. And again, they have their right to those opinions, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not obviously on board for any, you know, hurtful or horrible shit. I mean, you know, but nowadays it's very difficult to know what is truly hurtful or hateful because you have so much, well, I suppose so many divisive discussion points. I try and tread the line, but I still put my opinion out there. It's not always appreciated, I'm sure. I'm sure you feel the same. My brain's adjusted now. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you sorted it, mate. I'm sure you handled it better than I would have. Right, what are we looking at here then? What are we fucking looking at here then? I gotta push this in first. I can't even fucking remember. Ah, here we go.
Shiva and Parashurama.
Sometimes I just let the chat talk to themselves. Yeah, I mean, again, that's perfectly valid. I mean, like I said, if it starts getting on top of you, I don't see any, like, how it's even possible to maintain it. I mean, you know my process, but then again, I'm not massive. I've got, like, what, 180 odd subs? I mean, there's people with thousands.
Nothing over here.
I think I'd lose my mind if I had that many people in chat. Oh, there we go. There's one here as well. Alright, we need both of them. Fuck. Okay.
Now.
Don't try anything stupid.
Fuck you! Alright, here we go.
Chloe, don't you give this schmuck what he wants.
Quiet.
Do 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 do. There we go. That's the axe. Blink.
You're testing my patience.
Fuck you, bitch. Boom.
Wait a minute. He's yielding.
I'm not massive, but I have a good amount of regulars. Yeah, that's what I meant. Then right, what kind of video games are you playing? PC, PS5, shooters, RPG, old and new? Play retro and new stuff. Nice. I stream from PS4 and mobile. I stream from PC when I can bother to turn it on. Punch-Out streams have been really popular. Punch-Out? What, are you talking about the series Punch-Out? I'm pretty sure there's a Punch-Out game series, isn't there? Or is that a genre?
It's going to fall.
Quiet.
I never platinumed this Uncharted.
Quite
This
nice to be
Uncharted.
placed in my path.
I can't say I entirely blame you.
shut up and watch. He yielded.
Ooh. Yeah, punch out Nintendo. Jesus. Yeah, people do love the retros though, don't they?
Shit, she's got balls.
I mean, I do a couple of fun plays here and there, and I've done a few of the older school games, and yeah, they do. Some of them do have a very big cult following. It's quite amazing, really. TCGStitch, it's time for me. No worries, Mr. X. Thanks for joining me, buddy. You look after yourself, mate. I streamed randomizers sometime of Zelda Ocarina of Time. All very nice. That's a classic. It's a classic Zelda.
I don't understand.
It's an idiom.
That's because you've got it all twisted, my friend. Ganesh allowed himself to be struck by the...
See you next time, guys. Have a good one, Mr. X. Thanks for joining me, buddy.
Not a selfish prick, no.
Take care, mate.
See, Ganesh could have defeated Parashurama easily. But if he had, that would have made Shiva's axe look weak. Powerless.
Ganesh
Boom.
sacrificed himself to preserve his father's honor.
See, even she gets it, not a drop of Indian blood in her.
I remember what we got to do now. We got to pick the lock before we drown. God. Oh my God. Chloe loses her hairpin in the middle of all of it as well. If only she had a gun at that point. But yeah, what about Majora's Mask? Are you going to do that, Ben?
Magnificent, isn't it?
Stream Majora's Mask. It's like one of the best Zelda games ever.
Oh, what? Nothing to
Or
say
Zelda
now?
Echoes. Zelda Echoes is
If
good.
you like, I can tell you where to stick it.
Echoes. It's like one of my favourite games.
Well,
Of,
my
like one of my
friends-
modern favourite Zeldas.
I would love to kill you myself, but we must not anger the gods, for you have brought me a great fortune.
Nice.
Okay, then,
Put all the
what are you
C4
doing?
down
You're going to flood the chamber.
and blow us to pieces with
Bless
it.
you.
Come on, is this really
See you next time.
necessary?
Have a good one, buddy.
You know, nothing is ever truly
Thanks for joining me as always, mate.
Only
Appreciate it.
purified and reborn.
I do randomizers of Majora too. Oh, very nice. Majora's like such an amazing game. I remember when I was a kid, again, when it first came out, me and my friends, we all bought a copy. And basically, this is again back when we had these big, thick, chunky, fuck-off televisions. And again, I was one of the few people who was lucky enough to, like, Mum kind of let me get away with murder when I was a kid. So I had my own little living room, and in there we basically stole 2 televisions from different places in the house, and we basically set 3 televisions up in my downstairs room. My dad was a little annoyed because he couldn't watch sport, but it doesn't matter. And basically we sat there and we were basically playing the same game, all 3 of us, one in front of the head of the other. Like, my mate was a little further ahead of me and I was a little further ahead of another friend, and we were just all watching each other, playing it as a collective. It was so great. It was like one of my most favourite games experiences because it was so great. We were all learning as we were going, and my friend at the front was figuring shit out while we were still behind him. So I was watching what he was doing. I was in the best place, really, because I was in the middle. Majora is my fave. Oh, it's such a great game. Such a great game. It's one of my favourites.
Shoot us and get it
I need
over
to do a
with.
run of that at some point. I would
As
love
water
to do a
fills
run of
your
that.
lungs, you will have time to reflect on the choices that brought
It's one of
you
the best
here.
games ever.
Perhaps in your next lives, you will fare better.
Fuck you, Asav. I want my tusk.
I don't know about you guys, but I got a lot of regrets swimming around in my head right now.
Tell me about it. I was really looking forward to kicking your ass again.
Hey, you know, I'm not exactly thrilled about drowning next to you either.
Could you give it a rest, guys? I'm trying to concentrate.
What are you doing?
A little preparation goes a long way.
Ah, yes.
Here we go. Don't do it.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Okay, now do me.
Coming. Ladies first.
Chloe, dear, not to rush you, but could you please hurry the hell up?
Take a deep breath.
Oh shit. Hairpin's gone. Get us the fuck out of here! I love exploring Clocktown. Yeah, you see, I used to love the, oh, what do you call it? I used to love the, I just used to love, like, trying to find all the different hats. That was, like, my favourite thing. Just running around. Like, it was... I just remember, like, not knowing where certain ones are. I think I spent ages trying to get certain... No, not hats, masks. But there was a bunny hood, wasn't there? Like, I remember the bunny one was a bit of a difficult one to get. I just found it so fun just trying to get different masks that had different powers. It was really cool. I love it. Sounds like Saw music. Well, that's classic Uncharted for you, mate.
Everyone good? No waterlogged.
Classic Uncharted.
Doing great. I gotta quit smoking.
Asav thinks we're dead. And the bastard didn't get his wish.
Let's hope not.
How the hell did Asav get that helicopter?
Maybe it's the buyers.
What do you mean?
Just overheard Asav talking about heading to the old rail yard. Something about an arms deal.
He's selling the tusk.
He's selling the Donald Tusk.
Culture.
Hey, just a second. Listen, back there. Thanks for...
Professional courtesy.
Of course. So, are we good?
No.
I figured.
If we hurry, we can intercept them before they make the sale. Huh. And there's our ride.
We're just going to steal that and be done with it. And they do it all off screen because they're that good. I love the fact those glasses smash in a minute. It's so
Railroad
funny.
tracks.
Stop here.
Here we go.
Asav will have lookouts throughout the area. Best store on the side of caution.
Right. And then we lose the tusk.
You're welcome to stay behind.
I'm
if you
just
like.
saying.
All
that
right.
maybe...
Less talking, more walking.
Alright.
So all that time in Asav's care and you couldn't get any intel on the buyers?
That's where they leave the truck, is it?
Asav's a cagey one.
Right. Let's save it. Right, how many fucking items do I have to find that's now? Like, I should have got all the photos in that area. That should be done now. 4 out of 4 photos. 9 out of 9 photos. 2 out of 2. 1 optional conversation. Right. Right, in this one we've got 6 out of 7 photos, so there's another photo to get. Remember buying my PS3 in November 2009, especially for Uncharted 2. Is that why? That's especially why you bought it? I mean, yeah, you see, I don't know. I don't think, again, when I played the first Uncharted, I thought it was graphically good, but it wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't something that I got really hooked on. I don't think I bought the PS3. I mean, I buy all the consoles anyway. I mean, I'm a big glutton for that. I'm a glutton for punishment. Wait a minute. Didn't we just do this? Main menu. I'm missing something. Raid battle. 2 out of 2. You mean to tell me there's still one fucking photo in the Lost Legacy area? What photo did I miss? I'm pretty sure I got all of them. What did I miss? There's still like one photo missing. Right, hang on a minute. This is why it doesn't help that they don't tell you which ones you've actually got. Such a ball ache just finding all this stupid shit. Like I said, it's like going around and collecting Mars bar wrappers. That's what that's what I acquaint it with. Thought I found everything. Clearly not. Alright, I got that one. 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 Oh, you are shitting me. No, they're not shitting me. I played 2 before the first. Oh, did you? Fucking hell. Yeah, I remember playing the first and then again, I wasn't that impressed with it when I first played it. 1, 2, 3. There is one I didn't get, apparently. But this should be the last photo opportunity we need. So, I just rush through all this bollocks. 1, 2. Feel like I'm a marine now. This is marine mode. This is marine stitchy mode.
Another man down.
4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. How does it feel, bitch? Ah! Believe that shit. I feel good. I feel good. What was, out of curiosity, what was your initial impressions of Uncharted 2? Because I remember the, like, for me, the opening of the game was categorically amazing. But then, we had, what? The ending, which I was, like, very underwhelmed by.
Ah, let's see where this goes. Must be a way into the city.
Okay, I know where it goes. We've done all this literally 5 minutes ago.
Whoa.
In here. Along here.
It's a shame in a way. The lure's hidden from the world.
shit. It's over here. Nope. I loved it all, to be honest. All I had was a Wii prior. Oh, you were amazed at all of the graphical fidelity.
Another god? I'm guessing it's one of the Hoysala kings.
How many kings did they have in their day?
11. The young king was the last in their line.
Well, his plan worked. Saved his city from the Persians.
Oh, whoops. Oops!
Frazer!
I think I died on this bit last time.
Oh, Thumb. We were just here.
Aim for the ledge above the falls.
Yeah, I will.
Frazer! Frazer!
It's just quicker if I die.
There we go. Up this way.
Up, up! Along.
Just keeps getting more and more spectacular.
Damn it. They've blown the entrance.
One along here.
Gotta be
Up
another
here.
way in here, Nadine. Ugh. Tastes great.
Tastes like sea salt.
Hurry up. We need to catch up to the others.
I see him.
Okay.
No, I got that photo.
Look up. Put in some kind of sonoty.
I used to stream with no mic, then I used mic, then people wanted camera, so I do camera too. Yeah, I do camera over on Twitch on the Friday, but because I look like such a
Oh,
such a monkey. I don't know. I guess I just don't like seeing my face for while I'm gaming, really. Besides, I like to be fully immersed in the game, and sometimes I watch these back myself to see how I'm doing, and I don't know. I'm not big on my face being there. At least with Twitch, it's well, it's always wiped.
Look at this.
But originally, I had no intention to mic or cam. Originally, I didn't do mic. That was something that I added on. Well, again, because originally, like, I mean, I'm sure you are experienced with the idea of like no one watches you. Like when I first started, obviously, like I had 0 people watching me, so often I would just play and type myself in the chat. So like the chat on the side of the thing there, I would just type in it. I wouldn't talk either. And then over time, I was like, you know, people started dropping by, so
Magnificent.
that's when I started talking to people more on stream, and now I do it pretty much for my game streams and my art streams. Because again, Twitch is my art platform, and YouTube is my gaming platform. I kind of divide the two, although Twitch isn't without its problems. I have an issue with how they do some things. I mean, I study the human form over on there, so when I draw and I practice art on Twitch, you know, I just like to be able to draw and talk about what I'm doing. Okay. And if I can help any other artists along, I do it the same. Yeah, I used to type, made me more confident, to be honest. Yeah, me too. Me too. It's good as well. I mean, again, because obviously I've got Asperger's, so it's, you know, does help me to flex the muscle and be social, considering I work from home most of the time anyway. So, you know,
That's our way back in.
that's how I often treat it. It's a way of me flexing my social muscles a little bit. and talking to people, and again talking about something that I'm passionate about, which is games. So, you know, I always love talking about games in whatever context, really. Could talk about them forever.
Thanks for going first, eh?
You're welcome.
Don't let go, Chloe.
Hey, you all right?
Sorry, I just need to get my head back in the game and Hey! Nadine!
Someone said my streams are like IRL ones with game at the side. I think that's to me that's the ideal balance.
What the hell?
You know, if you can speak to people just on a random, you know, on a general level of like you would speak to a friend, or again, you know, just anyone who's coming here to give you their time. Again, providing you're respectful. I mean, and they're respectful, obviously. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of those people who suffers trolls. In fact, if a troll comes by, 9 times out of 10, I'll ignore them. Because a troll wants my reaction. And what I tend to do is, or at least I've had one troll. I haven't had lots of trolls, but when I did have a troll, first of all, I read out 1 or 2 of his comments thinking he was joking. And then when I realised he wasn't joking and he was being genuinely offensive and a bit of a prick, I was like, you know what? I stopped reading his messages. And then I let him stay. I didn't block him. Just ignored him. Didn't give him any oxygen. He left eventually. And then I looked up his account afterwards and I blocked him that way. Because I was like, you're not getting to me on my own stream, bitch.
I've got my eye.
I'll block you, but when I want to block you. You're not coming here to ruin my stream. I'll ignore you. I ain't giving you daylight. I ain't giving you acknowledgement after a while.
Oh, hello. Nice city you've got here.
But yeah, thankfully I haven't had many, like I said. Generally, people who come by have been very respectful and decent. But yeah, I think if you can treat people again decently and just have a chat on a grounded level. I've ended up winning a couple of trolls over and they subbed. Well, good for you, mate. Good for you. Yeah, I don't even try with them. I mean, I've got to be honest with you, I don't have that patience. You know, I'll let them come by and have a bit of a joke. You know, again, that's why I let this guy talk for as long as he did. I didn't block him again. I let everything go, but I just didn't. But I just started ignoring. I just ignored what he was saying after a while because he's just being a royal dick.
Okay. Easy does it.
I don't get many trolls real. Nah, mean it. Well, no, again, I've only had one.
I hate that.
I wouldn't give her a towel.
I have random people stop by and they say shit like, well, this game, you know, you're doing crap or some shit like that. And I'm just like, yeah, well, I guess I am.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's the thing. I have quite a thick skin. And again, as a general rule, I don't think I'm a great player anyway. So, you know, any insults in terms of, you know, playing or, you know, whatever. I mean, I don't take offense easy. But if you keep bashing me and then you start insulting people who are in my chat, then I get a bit annoyed. You know, if you keep at it. Yeah. I'll be respectful initially, but after a while I will just be like, you know what? No, I'm not giving you the time of day.
Throne room. Place to hide a magnificent bejeweled tusk.
Let's hope so. I see stairs going up. But they're mostly broken.
I'll have to find another way up. Shit. I just...
Right, so shouldn't that be it now? Pretty sure that was the only one I didn't get last time.
realized something.
I don't tolerate people insulting my viewers. No, well, that's what they were doing. Because, like, they came by and they were insulting me. And then some of the people in my chat started saying, you know, started insulting him. because he was like, he was getting pretty foul-mouthed, you know. So they started defending me, and then he started attacking them, and that's when I was like, yeah, well, fuck you, mate. Like I said. How is it 6 out of 7 photos? That is all of them. I don't know what I missed. I got every shot. Is there another one I'm not aware of? Oh god, there is another one. Fuck's sake. Right. I've got to do the whole... Right, I've got to do the fucking puzzle again. Christ almighty. God. Shit, I didn't even think of people I think I got. Right.
I see stairs going up.
Right, I've got to do this puzzle again. Because there's a picture where Nadine's holding the fucking mirror that I didn't realise
Shit.
exists.
I just realized something.
I think I'll know what it is.
That we're gonna need that disc soon.
Exactly.
Over here, Nadine.
Copy that.
I'm going to get this fucking stupid picture bullshit done. It's like the last picture I need.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
I see a few more of those crates around the chamber.
I'll give this a spin.
But yeah, you can probably tell. Again, I'm pretty foul-mouthed when I start losing in a game anyway. I'm a pretty sore loser. So again, I'm aware of how I, you know, how I come across to some people. You know.
Well, there's gotta be
So that's again, that's why again I often have a pretty thick skin when it comes to a lot of it. But yeah, I'm like you know, you start insulting my viewers, I get a bit annoyed. Especially after you've come onto my channel and you're slagging me off. I drop some language at times. Oh, I drop plenty, mate. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm such a sore loser on these games, mate. You have no idea.
I'm standing right here.
I mean, I'm sure there are worse people than me out there, but I'm still pretty bad. Trust me, you ask my viewers, you'll be able to tell when I've had enough. And the game's really pissing me off because I start getting really spiteful and stuff. What the fuck are you doing? You piece of fucking shit. Okay. Yeah, I get really childish. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it.
Oh, good suggestion.
You know.
That was a close one.
But again, I do, you know, if people, but when people are talking to me, I do rein it in. I'm like, oh, it's getting on my nerves. And then I start speaking to them. I'm like, so, and then I start reading the chat and that calms me down. So I'm just like, ugh. I dropped the C-bomb on Tomb Raider. Oh, I dropped it on this not that long ago. I think I was doing a fight and I was like, you fucking Yeah. Yeah, again.
I did.
Happens,
I'll be
mate.
right down.
Happens. I'm sure it would offend some people, but again, I'm no saint.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Alright. Come on. I can't believe I'm doing this fucking puzzle again. Out the window. Up here. Up.
Here we go. Okay.
Spindle
I've got
this.
one.
I drop the F-bomb, the C-bomb.
Drum.
I say all kinds of fucking stupid shit.
Uh-oh. This one's like the trident. Time to move.
Do it.
Come on, jump to the drum.
I thought it was an hourglass.
It's an hourglass-shaped drum. Oh shit, here we go.
Hang on.
I'm gonna climb up here again. Christ almighty.
And now
Come on.
we turn the water on for this side.
I hate redoing stuff with trophies. Oh, me too, mate. Especially in this game. Like, again, it's got this thing like where it gates off gameplay. So if you miss a part, like if you miss a photo in a certain part of the level and a boulder falls behind you, for example, you can't go back. And some of these aren't very well telegraphed. So you can't always tell. So then you've got to restart the whole fucking level again just to find one fucking picture spot or one optional fucking conversation. It's, again, it's one of the things that really annoys me.
We'll find out in a moment.
But again, it's part and parcel of the situation. I mean, I get it. You know, this is why not many people, you know, well, not everyone bothers for fucking platinum trophies.
That sounds promising.
Yeah. Third eye of Shiva.
Alright, laser beam eye. Fucking deja vu. And look, you can't skip it. You have to watch them talk about this. And wait for this bullshit to come down. Yeah. Because of one fucking photo.
Guess we're not.
Alright, let's go quick. I'm not fucking wasting my time anymore.
Come on.
Alright. Up here.
What's all this then?
Rotate this.
Ah, here we go.
Oi, Salah, Salah.
It's holding. It's a prism.
There it is.
You were right.
Of course I was. About what?
What you said back in that place with all the statues and emphasis. Things always come in threes. 3 points of a trident, the light split into 3 beams.
Right. For fuck's sake.
That's not right.
The light's like being a mirror.
Oh, that was it. Oh, that was it, damn it.
That looks right.
Yeah. Now.
Just
we
rotated
turn
that
to the other
stupid
two.
little fifth. We started on redoing shit for trophies. Ah. Alright, rotate this. Put it there. That might be right, I don't know. Nadine will have to move it either way. Come on.
The statue's not the right way.
Ah, right.
There we go.
Got it.
Nailed it first time there. You didn't have to correct it, love. I did it. Now we gotta go over here. This is where the picture should be now. Oh, fuck it. Please let this be it. Please let this be number 7 out of 7. Fuck. Fuck. I ain't redoing the whole fucking chapter over this bollocks.
Well, shit. This one's busted.
Alright, we give it to Nadine, and then there's a picture that I didn't know you have to take.
Hang on.
You got that?
Yeah. There.
You make a phenomenal statue.
Get over there. This thing.
Fix, or it didn't happen. Ah. All the collectible shit is done. Fuck me. Means when we stream again, we should only have to do combat challenges and bullshit like that.
That ledge.
Right. I'm not doing that fight again. I've proven to myself that I am a superior. I'm superior. Oh, right. So that should now be everything done in terms of a collectible. Collected 1 out of 1 treasures, 1 out of 1 photos, 1 out of 1 treasures, 5 out of 5 treasures, 1 out of 1 photos, 4 out of 4 treasures, 3 out of 3 photos, 1 out of 1 lockbox, 19 out of 19 treasures, 9 out of 9 photos, 4 out of 4 optional conversations, 11 out of 11 lockboxes, 6 out of 6 treasures, 4 out of 4 photos, 5 out of 5 optional conversations, 5 out of 5 treasures, 2 out of 2 photos, triggered, 1 of 1 optional conversations, 3 of 3 lockboxes, 16 of 16 treasures, 7 of 7 photos, 3 of 3 optional conversations, 1 of 1 lockbox, 8 of 8 treasures, 1 of 1 photo, 4 of 4 optional conversations, 5 of 5 lockboxes, 3 of 3 treasures, and a partridge in a pear tree. Oh my god. Alright. It was hard going, but we got them done. Oh my god. See, this is where our trophy status is looking at right now at the end of that. 58%. 28 out of 49. These two are obviously tied to the Lost Legacy completion, but then, when we've done these, we're done. I saw you got 4,000 hours. 4,000 hours? What, in Uncharted? Don't know. Don't know how long I've been playing this series, to be honest with you. We started back in November. We're still going now. And what is it? It's June. We started in November of last year on this series, because I do series runs as well. And again, someone put in Discord that they wanted to see me do the Uncharted series, so... And again, like I did with God of War Ragnarok, I didn't platinum all the Uncharted. I left the first 3 games. I only platinum the modern ones. I don't bother with the older ones. Watch Hour. Oh yeah, on my community tab. Yeah. 4,000 watch hours. Yeah, very chuffed. Again, it's because people stop by and give me their time, and again, I really appreciate it. You know, it's great when we got that, actually, because I was like, Jesus, that's a lot of time people spend watching me. I'm not sure it's warranted. I'm not sure they. I don't know what I did to deserve such such respect from people giving me their time they don't have to give me. So, you know, I always feel very humbled when that shit happens. But yeah, it was great to see it happen, to be honest with you. You know, like I said, I'm just glad that I get, you know, even one person stopping by and having a chat, really. You know, having a chat, getting to sit there and talk about games, you know, that's my idea of heaven, really. But, yeah. Anyway. I think that's us done for tonight, because I've done my 3 hours. In fact, I've done over it again. Chaos, mate. Chaos. Obviously, I will see you guys over on Twitch on Friday. For more art, if that floats your boat. If you enjoy my content, please throw a like and subscribe my way, as it really does help my channel grow and flourish. Alternatively, find me on Twitter at ally-turned-protagonist, posting various news and updates. And with that said, thank you guys. Thank you so much, everyone who stopped by. Thank you, Ben, for stopping by, my friend. Look after yourself. Appreciate you, my friend. Good luck with your stream. Good luck with Tomb Raider. Thank you for stopping by too, Mr. X. You're awesome. I appreciate you, buddy. Same with you, Goj, as well as anyone else who gave me a view. Thank you so much for giving me your time. I will see you, if not on Friday, over on Twitch for more art. I will see you on Monday Madness for the next slice. The next post-game slice of Uncharted Lost Legacy. Part 8. It's going to be crazy. Have a good one, guys. Look after yourselves. And, yeah. Have a good week. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Take care. Bye.